the discussion. Okay. Allie did, everybody else did, they did 1/4 of 2 pi r. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Why did you do 1/4 again? Because you think that the highlighted part is just 1/4 of the full circle. And what does this part here, what does the 2 pi r represent? That's the total circumference, right? So in essence, we want 1/4 of the circumference. Is that true? Do I have that correct? Okay, good. And did anyone come up with an answer of this? Robert, what'd you get? 6.28. Robert says he has an answer of 6.28. 6.28 inches. Who agrees? Put your hands up if you agree. Let the record show that half the class agrees with the answer. Okay, good. Yep. Very good. Very good. Okay, now, let's move on to the next question. Next figure. Still box 1. How many inches is this arc length? And if you've been paying attention to the conversation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You already know the answer if you were paying attention. So, please write down your thoughts. Okay. Can you tell me, what was your strategy for getting 12.56 inches? How'd you get that? Yeah, well, he said that, well, in the last one that we did, we found out that 1/4 of the way around is 6.28. Is that correct? So another quarter must be 6.28. So if you add those together, 6.28 and then plus 6.28, you get a grand total of 12.56, right? But is there another way we could have done this, right? Yes, Justin. Divide by 2. Divide what by 2? 25.12. Oh, so you mean you just want half, you want 1/2 of 2 pi r. So this part is the total circumference, right? And what does the 1/2 stand for? Because we have half the circle. You guys correct me? So in the first one, we did 1/4 of the circumference. In the second one, we did 1/2 of the circumference. In the third one, we're going to do this one. Ooh, okay. See if you can figure out what is how many inches is this arc length? So notice that we've broken it up into pattern here. Okay. Who's got Mandy? What do you got for me? What'd you get? She says she got 18.84 inches. How'd you get that, Mandy? Yeah, if that's 6.28, then that one's 6.28, and then this one is 6.28. So she just did 6.28 times 3. Is there another way we can get the answer of 18.84? Yes, Chad.
You can add 6.28 to 12.56.
Okay, you can do that. Is there another way we can do it?
Yeah.
Yes, what?
Subtract 6.28 by 25.12.
Okay, find the whole thing, right? Okay, so how many arc lengths did we find of the total circle? We found 3 of the 4 of the total circumference, which is 2 pi r. You guys with me on that? Okay. All right, good. So now that we've seen this, let's remind ourselves. The first one was we took 1/4 of the total circumference because it was the 4th of the way around. In the second one, we did half the total circumference. In the third one, we did 1 or 3/4 of the total circumference, right? What about this one here? You went to the bathroom, right? Right there. How about this one here? How many inches is this? Yeah, draw a circle. Boom. Real quick. How many inches is this? I'm curious to see what you come up with as a class for this one. You got the first 3, easy, no problem. But this one, there's something else. Okay, let's look up here. We're starting in the middle of the lesson here. Justin, what'd you get? 8.37. Who else got 8.37? You got 8.3. I thought I saw 204 on your sheet.
Oh, that's for the square.
Oh, that's the squares. What'd you get? 8.4. 8.37. What'd you get? 8.37. Okay, I am really curious how you guys got 8.37. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, let's see here. Lucas, did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, how'd you get it, buddy?
I did 6.28 and divided it by 2.
Wait, you did 6.28, yeah?
And I divided it by 2.
Okay.
And whatever I got there, I added
And so he got 9.42. Did anybody else get 9.42? No. Okay. So all right. So I'm not sure what happened there. All right. Don't write that down. Don't write that down. What did you do, Chad? Okay. So the circumference is equal to 2 pi r, right? Which is 8 times pi, which is how much for total? Grand total? 25.12. So we have a grand total of 25.12 circumference, right? Then what we do? Divided by 3. Why 3? I'm curious. Why 3? Oh, it looks like a third, right? This looks like a third. But how do you know it's a third? You don't. What angle is this? This is A. So there's no answer to this one. There's no actual 8.3. It just looks like a third. Okay, I'm trying to develop something here. Okay, let's go back to the front. Let's go back to the first one. What angle is right here? 90 degrees, right? And how many total angles in a circle? So we wanted 90 degrees of the total 360. Wait, is that the same thing as, oh my god, a fourth? Is 90 over 360 1/4? Yeah. What about this one? How many degrees here? Is 180 out of 360? Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. Is that a half? Oh. Okay. Isn't this amazing? So, how many degrees here? 90 here, 90 there, and 90 there. How many total? So, 270 out of 360. Is that the same thing as, wait a minute, 3/4? Huh. The shock, the look of amazement. So, this should have been A divided by what? 360 multiplied by 2 pi r. That would give you your arc length. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the arc length corollary. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so arc length corollary. We're going for it right now. Box number 2. Second idea here, the arc length corollary. Let's say you have a circle. And let's say that circle looks like this. Okay, that circle has a center. And that circle has an inscribed angle, right? A central angle. Now remember that whatever angle is inside there matches the arc length on the outside. So if I have a 40-degree central angle, I have a 40-degree arc. Okay? So that's all the same. So if I'm trying to figure out the arc length from, let's say, A to B here, and I call this angle A, I take angle A and I divide it by 360, and then I multiply by the total circumference, which is 2 pi r. So what I have here is an arc length corollary. And that will give me just this little piece, the arc length there. Alright, so we have an arc length corollary. And you guys already knew it. You figured it out in the very first one. For the very first problem, you found the total circumference, and you divided it by 4, because you took 1/4 of the total circumference, which is 90 out of 360 times the total circumference. So you already know this. You already know. It says, oh God, in the back. He is really excited here. Okay. We're going to find the arc length. We got a circle. We have a radius of 5 centimeters. And we have a central angle of 50 degrees. The question is, how many centimeters is just the arc length here? Okay, we're going to use the arc length corollary that says that we take 50 degrees, our central angle, divide it by 360 degrees because that's the total in the circle, and then we multiply that by the total circumference of 2 pi r. So 50 divided by 360 becomes 5 over 36, multiplied by 2 pi r, which would be 2 times pi times a radius of 5. And remember, you guys, that's all over 1. Alright? Because we're going to use our calculator to get the answer. So here's how you should enter the keystrokes in your calculator. You should enter it like this. 5 times 2 times 3.14 times 5. Then push your equal sign. Then divide everything by 36. And that gives us 4.36. If we round to one decimal, we get 4.4 centimeters. So this is approximately 4.4. Okay, we are going to find the arc length of the blue arc that I have up there shown, the blue arc. Yeah, that says 98 degrees for the central angle there, okay. So we're going to take 98 degrees, we're going to divide it by 360. Then we're going to multiply all of this by 2 times pi times the radius of 3 centimeters, and that's over 1. So, all we got to do now is plug into our calculator. And here are the keystrokes that we're going to do. We're going to say 98 times 2 times 3.14 times 3 equals all that stuff. Then divided by how much? Divided by 360. That gives me an arc length of 5.1. So I got 5.1 centimeters. Okay, where are you guys at? Stage 1, you have no idea what's going on. Stage 2, you kind of get it. Stage 3, you can do this all by yourself. She's become famous right now.
This is how I did it. Okay. Okay, so I did 60. Make sure everyone can see that. Right?
That ain't right.
Right? No?
Backwards, it's backwards. Upside down.
Oh.
Turn the pen over and erase this.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Okay, so why are you doing what you're doing? You gotta explain it.
Oh, I don't know how to explain it. I just did it.
Okay, explain what you did.
I did 360 divided by 60.
Why did I do that?
360 divided by 60 because that's the circle and that's the angle. Okay, and that equals 6. And then I did 3.82 times this 6. This is, yep, 22.92.
Okay, Brittany, what is the significance of the 6? Why is there a 6 there? Why did you do 360 divided by 60?
Does that give me the radius?
Does that give the radius? No, that doesn't give the radius. Why, Oscar, why the 6?
It's 1/6 of the full circle. The given angle is.
Yes, very good. The given angle is 6. This is 1/6 of all these, right? So there are 6 of these all the way around the circle.
Oh, okay.
So that means that there are 6 of these all the way around the circle, which is why you did the 6 times the 382. All right, you guys got it? Yeah. All right, you need a pen, whiteboard pen, whiteboard eraser, and an eraser. Ready to go. Thank you, Brittany.